the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta
don't
get
you
up.
See them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the stove again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a.
Don't you see them?
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-2. Heading into the day, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mariners are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-2. As of right now, the Angels are atop the American League West, 6 games up on 2nd place. And the Astros are 2nd in the division, 6 games out of first. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. In the standings, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cleveland Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-0. At the start of the day, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard. While the White Sox are atop the division, they own a 2.5-game advantage. The Toronto Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-4. As of today, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're 7.5 games out of first. While the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Pirates put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-4. The win stopped a 12-game slide. Entering the day's action, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East, 6 games out of first. And the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Nats 10-7. As of right now, the Reds are atop the NL Central, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of 2nd. And the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East, 5 games back. Travis Shaw grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 4-2. Heading into the day, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. They trail by 8.5 games. And the Cardinals are 3rd in the division. They're 13.5 out of first place. The Atlanta Braves earned the 4-game series sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 3-0. As of today, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Braves sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. They have a 3-game cushion. Justin Lawrence collected win number 3 this year as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers are 2nd in the division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The San Diego Padres completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-3. At the start of the day, the Padres are atop the NL West. They have a 3-game cushion. And the Giants are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Wow. Check it.
A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this down when I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been nolly with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip, on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, lil'. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running, it don't matter, they ain't catching up at all.
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Miles Straw, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Sean Manaea gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Now, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So the next to bat will be Miles Straw. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown, but not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That is third.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
The 1-0 home is in off the plate. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Just underway here in Oakland. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
The 1-1. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Astros leave 1, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 2-0 on the way. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Now here's the pitch. Tony Kemp is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Matt Chapman waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. Castro has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And it's fouled away. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. His career numbers against Minaya, he's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The numbers on the year, 272. 15 long balls, 56 runs batted in. lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 7th.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So now Carlos Santana. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is foul right side. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Next to hit, Steven Souza, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. His career numbers against Minaya, he's just 2 for 9. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. Pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The 0-2. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. The 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
All even now, 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's a base hit on the line. Souza rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Well, we've already had some
3.
hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Straw is off at first with 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 4 and the A's nothing. And stepping in, Ramon Laureano. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit in the air out to left field. Straw comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So now it's Mark Canha. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. A dozen home runs and 30 RBIs. Called strike 0-2. Canha, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's another 0-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Seth Brown, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail here 4-0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
There goes Bregman off of first. Now a swing and a ground ball, and nobody home. A perfect hit-and-run knock. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. He must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he sends it on the ground to first. Andrus Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
The batter.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Striding in is Steven Souza. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Mike Fiers is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Fiers.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. High in the air out to center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 5 and the A's nothing.
To sacrifice myself where I can.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Austin Allen, and they could use a spark from him here.
Austin Allen.
Now here's the first offering.
No. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Correa is there. He's got it one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. And that brings up Chad Pinder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Fires into his motion. First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Miles Straw. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Fires. Playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pinder will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Altuve has it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Now, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Two and one to the A's first baseman. Two and two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. all set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Fires is ready. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. This is in the air to right. Kenna is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another full count pitch home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Now back.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Oh, and that liner caught him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Line hard into left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the 1st out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 down, no one aboard. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Seth Brown. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in for Houston, Steven Souza. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
0-1 the count. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
To 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fires, sets his sights, and delivers. Hit hard back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Jason Castro. And that misses, ball 1. Souza gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Two-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
In now, Miles Straw, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Kemp over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. The batter will be Austin Allen. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Castro gathers. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So now to the plate, Chad Pinder. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Castro has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch coming, here it is. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1, fouled away.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. Pinder leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
This is flared right back over the mound. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Burch Smith is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Burch Smith.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball, no.
Down is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Alex Bregman will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So next to hit is Alex Bregman. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the AB now.
Outside. Drive. We're playing 11. 1-1.
The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Loriano able to track it down for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fouled away. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box, Matt Olson. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch on the way.
Wow, this guy's been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And it's fouled away. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Christian Javier will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 53, Christian
Javier.
At the
right
plate
fielder,
now,
number
Mark
20.
Hanna. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
The pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Sergio Romo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in will be Kyle Tucker. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And now the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Carlos Santana, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Oh, and 2, here it is. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. No balls and a strike to count. Bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. The second for one. Just late. He's safe. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Next up, Jason Castro. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. They're up 5-1. So stepping in is Seth Brown.
Leading off,
he comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The designated hitter, Sept Brown.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fouled off.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. And that one yanked just foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Austin Allen is at the plate as he watches ball one. One out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Two and one. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next, the left fielder.
Next up is Chad Bender, singled last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Lays off 1-0. Allen, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Souza. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 0-2 home. That's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And he pops it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Oakland. They're down here 5-1. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in once again is Miles Straw. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6.
The left fielder, number 3.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him. Trevino is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Yordan Alvarez will be next. can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch of the AB now.
No, that's outside.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ready with the 2-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Yusmeiro Petit takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Next to hit is Carlos Correa. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Playing 11.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next to stand in is Kyle Tucker. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So now to the plate, Carlos Santana. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. As a look, now the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Astros lead this one 6-1. Ryan Stanek, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Ryan Stanek.
And now, Tony Kemp. His career numbers in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
So next to bat will be Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Kemp on at first, nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Now the 2-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, now, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
In now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. The 1-0.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Ramon Laureano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Verlander wins for a league-high 19th time this year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Sean Manaea is charged with another loss, his 18th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Tags on my car, now I got gophers fucking up my lawn. That's annoying. love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin.